William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.
KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, MTK Global. Well, listen, do you know what? 10 years ago, I was here with a little chap from Hyde, looking after him.
Little fat Mancunian.
Making sure he was all right.
Looking after him. He did a shit job at that as well. At least
Did you come home alive?
At least you get an interview.
Did you come home alive?
Yeah, I did, yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So I did my job.
Yeah.
What springs to mind, seriously though, when you kind of come here?
Well, so many good memories. You know what I mean? Even the ones in defeat. You know, the Pacquiao fight was disappointing for me, goes without saying. And the Mayweather one, really, because I always had a bit of taste in my mouth about what went on, you know, the referee and all that, but that's old news. I mean, to be honest, to be in the ring with someone like Floyd Mayweather and give him a fair old tussle, was to bring 40,000 fans over here, you know what I mean? And I must admit, to be honest with you, the first day I come to Vegas, I always get a bit emotional because I think, I wish I could turn the clock back and I wish it was me that was topping the bill and that, but you know, the next best thing is having your mate from Manchester, best heavyweight in the world, topping the bill and being in his corner. So he's nothing better. It'd be nice to come to Las Vegas and enjoy myself without getting twatted.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky, Tyson Fury makes his Las Vegas debut here at the MGM Grand against a relatively unknown in Tom Schwartz, but I think a couple of weeks ago kind of proved that you can't really take anything for granted.
Lightly, you know, and to be honest, you know, sadly Anthony's disappointment couldn't have come at a better time for Tyson, really, because, you know, he's got like one of these routine fights that he's seen, you know, that he's got to get through. But, you know, like I just said to Ben there, and I've not seen Tyson yet, we're in a bit, but it's just shut the window, you know what I mean? You know, the Las Vegas fans are hard to impress, you know what I mean? He couldn't have impressed the American fight fans anymore with his showing against Wilder. And he's got a type of opponent there that's not really suited to Tyson stylistically, in the sense that Tyson likes fighters to come at him, doesn't he? But this fella goes a little bit the other way. So he might have to be a little bit more aggressive, go on the front foot, not change his style a little bit, but, you know, he's got to be a little bit more positive, you know. We don't want, because it is his shop window. He wants to come here, impress the Las Vegas audience, and then they'll have him back again, you know. And that's what it's all about, really. But I mean, he shouldn't really have any problems with Schwartz, but he's got to be careful, you know.
You've been kind of a long time advocator of the fact that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. What did we kind of learn from a couple of weeks ago at Madison Square Garden in a shock defeat for Anthony Joshua?
Well, you know, it doesn't matter how on top he is, and he will be on top, because I mean, Tyson, you know, he's so awkward for anyone, isn't he? You know what I mean? So I can see Tyson having a lot of success, no trouble nailing him, making him miss, like Tyson does better than anybody. But I mean, if it starts becoming a little bit too easy, he can't switch off. You know what I mean? He's got to stay focused all the time. You know what I mean? Not just for the case of losing. I don't think he'll lose. You know, he's worked so hard to get in the position he is. You know, he's if anything that's going to inspire him, the Joshua defeat will inspire him. You know, he's just got to do what he does best, but, you know, maintain it, and that's Ben's job, and I guess it's our job as his cornerman to make sure that he doesn't switch off in them minutes inside, because you know Tyson, he likes to mess about, doesn't he, and a fuck about and a talk and a chat and things like this, and he can't afford to get complacent, because I mean, you know, he's been on his back a few times, Tyson. He can't get knocked over, so he's got to be on the ball from start to finish. Yeah, if he does, I think he'll impress, and I think he'll win. Yeah, no doubt.
Just kind of coming back to Joshua and Ruiz, Ricky. What they're talking about, obviously Joshua taking the immediate rematch with Ruiz. Obviously that was contracted, but is that what you would kind of suggest to happen, or? a lot of people suggested that he doesn't take that rematch right away.
No, come on. I mean, to be honest with you, you know, he should be beating John Ruiz. He didn't. It happens. He got caught with a shot. Something I don't know. You know, you hear rumours, and I don't listen to rumours. But he didn't look his usual self beforehand in the ring. You know, I mean, he just, I don't know. He just got that sense, you know. But when he was picking him off, he knocked him down and everything like that, and then he just got a little bit giddy. You know, once he knocked him down, and that's what Tyson can't do. You know that Ruiz. You know what I mean? He's one of them fighters where he's most dangerous when he's hurt. He's one of them type, isn't he? Little short and stocky and podgy. Do you know what I mean? The Mexicans, they don't know when they beat him, and it was always going to be that case. You know, the case when he knocks him down. You know what I mean? Hang on a minute, this fella's a little toughy. Let's soften him up a little bit more before we go for the kill. And I think the fact that he went in for the kill straight away and left himself a little bit open was, I don't know, with so many big fights on the horizon, he might have just took his eye off the ball a little bit. You know, it's one of them routine defences, one that he was expected to win, and I think he just, you know, he has to switch off, you know, for that little split second, and that's what happens. But I think he should get straight back in there. You know what I mean? He's a better man. He's a better fighter than Ruiz. He beats him all day long for me. You know, but you know that's for his team to know. You know, some fighters are, you know, a defeat can make him or defeat can break him. And I think Anthony's the type of guy that it won't make him. You know, he's been Olympic champion, gold medalist, world heavyweight champion. He's been knocked down before. He's got back up. He's gone on to win. Just another obstacle us champions have to go through. We've all been there, and I think he'll do it again. And I think, you know, listen, you just got to get back on that horse. And then, you know, to be honest, he puts himself back on track. He's built a legacy for himself, which is fantastic, with what he's done in the Olympics and what he's done being heavyweight champion of the world. But greatness and legacies are built also on how you come back from defeat. And we've all been there. And, you know, he'll go down in history, and he'll go down as a even better champion than he always is if he bounces back from defeat. I mean, you know, his stock will rise, KUGAN, if he fights Ruiz just after that horrific knockout, fights him straight back the first time and knocks him out. Imagine what the American public, the British public, imagine what that will do for his, you know, for his kudos anyway. You know, so I think that's what he do, get back on that horse.
Tyson Fury made some very strong comments this week saying that he gave up on himself and he quit in that fight, Ricky. And kind of a lot of people have had their opinion whether they kind of share that same sentiment. How do you see that?
I don't know. It's easy to say. I mean, you know, when you see what Tyson did against Wilder, that is that's superhuman. That's like a one-off, and it'd be unfair to say that Anthony should have done the same. You know what I mean? You don't know when you're in there, the heat of the action. You know what I mean? It's you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. As I said earlier, he didn't seem his usual self to me for some reason, and that's not listening to the rumours. That's only, you know, he's just his body, he's just his mannerisms. He just seemed like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders for me. I don't know whether you thought the same. I just think he just.
But are we saying this because he lost the fight? Because
no.
If he hadn't lost the fight,
but he said he looked a world beater, yeah, and everything was great. But no, I mean, only Anthony knows, and only Anthony and his close team know. But I mean, it's only, you know, it's dead hard. You know, you've got to know the fighter by, and Robert McCracken will know him through working every day with him, whether getting in there for the rematch straight away is the right thing or not the right thing. Me, I think it's the right thing, but as long as he's strong-minded and strong enough in order to be able to do that, you know. But I think he'll bounce back. You know, he doesn't need me to tell him he's better than, you know. Fights Ruiz 10 times, he beats him 9. You know what I mean? All day long. So, providing he's got the confidence, and he should have the confidence to do it. Look what he's done: Olympic gold medal, world title. You won't see a better fight than that fight against Klitschko. Shaken up, down, and everything like that. So he showed that he's got the heart. So I think Tyson might be giving him a little bit of a disjustice there, saying that, you know, his heart wasn't in it when he got up. No, I think Anthony, when he's been knocked on his arse a few times, has showed he's got the heart by getting up in the fights that he's been in. Whether he can bounce back from a defeat, that remains to be seen. I personally think he can, and I look forward to seeing him doing it, mate.
He's been kind of criticised as well since this defeat, and I suppose people kind of pick holes in performances all the time. When it comes to him defensively, he's had kind of, everyone's had their kind of opinion on him and kind of questioned, then which leads to Robert McCracken, etc. But I
think Robert McCracken's done a good job on him, to be honest with you. I think I think nobody can point Robert McCracken. I think, you know, he's a very good boxer, technical boxer, very good, Anthony. He's very strong, you know, he's upright, but he is a little bit like that. But that's how he is, do you know what I mean? He's going to, you know, sometimes he'll hit you first or you'll hit him first. And that's why he's always been in such exciting fights, when he's been up and down and everything like that. I mean, sometimes you are what you are, you've got to go with what you've got. I just think, you know, just when he knocked him down, just say he's a little tough for him. I'm just going to pop the jab a little bit, soften him up a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? You know, every opponent, you know, he's like, you know, like a tree. You can't chop a tree down with one swing. You got to chip away at it, you know, a little bit. And that's what opponents like that are. And it's probably just a little bit, I wouldn't say inexperienced, but just a little bit taking his mind off the game a little bit. Just a little bit of overconfidence. You know, he probably thought, oh, here's another one of them. Yeah, you know. But sometimes these fighters are just as dangerous when they get hurt, and it's just like, hang on a minute, he's a little tough for him, look at him, he's took everything I've hit him so far, I'm just going to break him down a little bit more before I try and take him out. And I think that was it basically. He just knocked him down and then just went a little bit over eager, and he got clipped with one, and that's that. But
people are quick to always criticise trainers when something goes wrong, aren't they?
Yeah, and boxers always move trainers, don't they, when they do it. And I think, you know, we all have defeats, we all get beat, you know. I mean, no one knows better than the trainer that's been there from day one with you.
Yeah.
You know, so you just got to go back to the drawing board. What did we do wrong? And put it right, simple. I mean, I moved to Floyd Mayweather Senior, as you know, but I'd have been with Billy Graham if his injuries wasn't so severe. I'd have been with Billy Graham till the day I die. I didn't leave Billy because I got beat by Mayweather. Went with Billy with Lascano, and it was just the right thing to do from an injury perspective with Billy. But no, I don't think he needs a new trainer. You know what I mean? I think he needs. I think no one's better to do a better job of him than Robert McCracken. And nobody know. You know, you get used to your trainer over years of working with him, and then all of a sudden he's going to have a fight with Ruiz or whoever. He's going to have his first fight after a knockout defeat with someone else who doesn't know him. So he's sort of like going to another trainer and starting from scratch. Nah, wants to knock that ideal on the fucking head, definitely.
Are you wearing that shirt in the corner?
No, I'm wearing it off Tyson because mine don't fit me no more. I've got to wear Tyson's now. I'm trying to put the beef back on again.
All right, Ricky, thank you very much. I know you've just got in, so yeah, a couple of days away, and yeah. You look after me tonight. I'll be out till 7 in the morning. You know, just like last time. People don't realise. That last week after the Manny Pacquiao fight. Yeah, that was taxing that week, Rick.
That was harder than the fight week.
Cheers, Ricky.
No problem.
What's up, man?
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. We're going to sleep.